Hey honey, let's battle aging with brains, biceps, and belly laughs. I'm Kim and I'm 55 years old, and this is Thinking on the Move, where we combine brains and body work, so hopefully we'll get synergistic effects. There's a lot of brainy science design going on here to help us not let aging win. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go side to side, and we are gonna crisscross our arms in front of us, switching off which arm goes on top. And there is science behind this because it is bilateral stimulation, which is good for our brain. And that's what we want here at Thinking on the Move. We also start by accessing memories from our youth. This activates part of the brain that we haven't used in a while. And also it focuses on that part of the brain that was developing in our youth, which means it was going like at hyperspeed. Okay, this is memory lane. So I'm going to ask you to remember a commercial jingle that you still remember and maybe still sing. Okay, go down memory lane and think of that. Okay, also we want to make sure that you pull your abs in, that I pull my abs in. I remind you really just as much to remind myself. Okay, the next thing down memory lane is a school dance and the song that was being played. How about something that you saved up for and were very proud to buy? Abs in. Remember your first car or your friend's unforgettable first car. And how about a teacher or coach who made a difference in your life? All right, we activated our brain, waking up those dendrites, and this is all anti-aging too. So here we go. We're not going to let aging win. Now we're going to be walking up and back and up and back. And I go about 4 steps up and 4 steps back, but you do you, however much space you have. Remember also, keep those abs pulled in. This is a category blast, and we'll take turns. Okay, name 5 places that people go on vacation. Hawaii, your turn. Alaska. Paris. Italy. Australia. Okay, and if you say one of the same ones I said, then that's awesome. All right, next, name 5 tools you find in a toolbox. Okay, how about a hammer? A wrench? Pliers, screwdriver, and awl that you can punch a hole in something. Moving on, 5 things that you do in the morning. Go for a walk. Brush your teeth. Brush your hair. Eat breakfast. Read the news, or maybe listen to it. Five things that you wear on your feet. Socks. Sneakers. High heels. Slippers. Cleats. Moving on again. Desserts that start with the letter C. Cheesecake. Cookies. Cobbler. Custard. And cupcakes. Okay, you're doing great. Remember, keep those abs pulled in, and we're moving on to knees. And when you pull your knee up, contract your abs and pull your knee up as high as you comfortably can. You want to challenge yourself, but you don't want to injure yourself. Okay, these are conversions. 3 miles to feet. And I will give you a hint. There are 5,280 feet in a mile. I bet some of you knew that. Okay, the solution is 15,840 feet in 3 miles. 8 liters to milliliters. 8,000 milliliters in 8 liters. 4 hours to minutes. 240 minutes in 8 hours. 3 gallons to quarts. There are 12 quarts in 3 gallons. 2.5 pounds to ounces. $40 ounces in 2.5 pounds, because there's 16 ounces in a pound. 500 milligrams to grams. .5 grams in 500 milligrams, because there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. Okay, your brain is on, your body is on, synergy is flowing, and our brains, the dendrites are thickening, and we're hopefully getting that synergistic effect. All right, a little bit about me. I'm 55 years old, and I have lost 40 pounds. I've kept it off for over 20 years. I'm also a teacher, and I've been teaching for over 27 years, and I love a lot of brainy puzzles. Okay, we are gonna again walk up and back, and up and back. We do this, remember to keep those abs pulled in, but there is something about walking backwards that is also, it's good for your body and good for your brain. It has to do with balance, and the stopping and the starting is also good because you're not using momentum. Okay, we're gonna invent while we exercise. I'll give you a silly prompt and you come up with a creative idea, as weird, brilliant, or hilarious as you like. You can say it out loud or you can just imagine it. Are you ready to move and make some stuff up? And just think about it quick. It's playful. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, invent a new flavor of ice cream that no one has dared to try. How about sardine flavored ice cream? Come up with a brand new holiday. And what are the traditions? How about Crown Day, where you can make yourself king, queen, prince, princess for a day. Everybody gets to. And the tradition is that everybody make a really cool crown and they can wear it around all day long. I like that one. Okay. Next, what would a 1980s robot butler be named? And what would it do? I think it would be named Alex, and it would be really smart, and it could give you lots of answers and make you laugh, as well as pick out all your outfits so that you look smashing. Okay, invent a shoe that also does something totally unexpected. Okay, go. Remember to keep your abs in. Okay, my shoe would also have like a microwave in it and a refrigerator. One is a refrigerator, one is a microwave, so that you can prepare snacks, like high protein snacks, because they always need refrigeration and sometimes need heating up. That would be awesome. Okay, design a workout move inspired by a barn animal. What is it called? Okay, mine is going to be, it's going to be called Nay. Nay. All right, that is not that good. I'm sure you can be more creative than me. All right, come up with a song title that sounds very dramatic, but is actually about laundry. Okay, let's see. Think on that one. Mine is called The Deepest Stain. Okay, you're doing great. Let's keep going. Design a theme park ride based on your favorite snack. All right, go with that one. Remember, keep your abs pulled in. Mine would be based on an orange, and there'd be different sections inside of it with different types of rides in each section. Create a superhero who uses 1980s objects as powers. Okay, go. My superhero would use cassette tapes. When they played them, they would hear the future and what was going on in the future. Okay, name a new dance move inspired by how people avoid stepping on Legos. I'm gonna call, I gotta give you time to think, go ahead. All right, mine is called the oh shoot jump, where you're jumping. Okay, not very good. Again, these don't have to be perfect. They're just playful. Getting our brains to think in a different way. That's what this is all about. Make up a product called Youth in a Jar. What's in it? Mine would have baby kisses, and it would smell like a baby's sweet heads. And it would have playground sounds and fresh air. Not a lot of worry. Yeah, that's what mine would have in it. Okay, remember, it's quick and playful. All right, well, I have a shout out to you for being part of the Thinking on the Move community. I thank you very much. And it's time for heel digs, because we're slowing things down and we have a connection at the end. Okay, and you just flex your foot in front of the other, crossing it in front of the other. Okay, this is a mini meditation, and what we're going to do here is try to let all of your thoughts go. They will come back, and that's just how it works, but ask them to leave again. Focus on right here, right now. And deep breath in and out. Okay, go. I hope that you enjoyed that mini meditation. It's hard to keep the thoughts away, but I do think it's good for our brain, and it does help us feel fresher and younger. And you did it. Consistency is the magic multiplier. Being consistent will help you achieve what you want to achieve. Do Thinking on the Move 4 times a week, 4 days a week. And each day you can do 2 or 3 Thinking on the Moves, or just 1 if that's what you have time for. That's fine. The consistency is key. So if you just do 1 a day for 4 days a week, that is consistent. And even if you can only do 3, that is also consistent. Whatever, the key is to be consistent and moving our brains and our bodies. That is what will help us stay young and feel fresh. Okay, so aging did not win today. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please and thank you.